Good morning. I was about to tell you what a lovely day it is here in Devon, and it has been really nice this morning, but it's just started teething it down with rain, which is not ideal. Out the front of the parlour here, you can see we have got some heifers. They've come in to eat a bit of maize, and also we're going to pick out a few through this gate here that need serving. A bit of a cold snap at the moment. Yesterday we had snow, which was sort of expected up on the moors, but we got far more than we expected. I mean, this was all white yesterday afternoon. Everywhere was. And it's frozen overnight, so everywhere's now really icy. But anyway, milking's gone fine this morning. We're underway serving cows. I think we did 15 yesterday, which was the first day. And Rob's done another 7 this morning. Whilst we've been milking, we've got 4 heifers to pick out and serve in a minute. We're getting through some numbers. Had to do a bit of a repair job on the GoPro this morning. This little guy in here that connects the, well, this, whatever you call this, to the GoPro. What do you call that? Ball head to the GoPro. That snapped. Luckily I had a spare one. Woo!
You very much want to go in there, I can tell, but we don't want you in there. Thank you. Hey. Good girl. Hey. Teddy bear. What a cow. Good girl, both together.
Well done. Good. And the sun's coming out. Wow, it's all happening at once.
I'll go have a look for the others, and I'll open this red gate again.
So that's 3 of them.
That's it. Good girl. Well done. Let's sort them again. I'll go grab the scanny.
Yeah, but you are definitely bully.
Yeah, they're all red. Yeah, so like that heifer was obviously the one that was following in last time.
Yeah.
I was getting a bit panicked. I was like, oh, we ain't done it in 2 days, but this makes me happy. This is back on average. We started above average, suddenly got below. Oh, yeah, it's lit. Oh, easy. Yeah, straight in. Right, white one's done. I'll let you go, and I'll chuck one in from this side, just in case something happens. Yeah, a little like bullet string. Thank you, Heather. Right, a bit.
Yeah, a bit of time.
I don't think it was that, so they're not all lined up properly.
Yeah, a bit of lining up.
Right, just pick one. It'll be grand.
I have located the cervix.
You can jump in there if you want, might be easier.
She stays exactly where she is. What she is.
Hello. No, we don't want you with us. Nope. Trying to not swear, so you have to have some content. Not just me just bleeping out everything.
This heifer should not be here.
That's the one that wouldn't walk.
Yeah.
So maybe you might have to stand in front of a wire server.
For the benefit of the camera, the heifer that you can see in the middle of the pit should not be in the middle of the pit.
She's only there because Josh can't tie string. I mean, perfectly formed rope. That's got a perfect bar.
Yes.
For holding heifers. Right, no wrecking the table, please. Oh. Good girl. Well, that's it. There, look, why didn't you see this in the first place, Josh?
Yes, thank
That's
you.
why I do the lining up, see?
Thank you, Rob.
Giving you my wisdom of the extra year of life I have on you.
Yep.
You see how much it helped?
Yes.
I've lined up heifers. You've let yours one go. They yeeted.
This is exactly how it was the other day. I did the front 2 and they were...
Yeah, I know.
Easy
They were really
right.
good, and I had absolute horrible ones. I was like, I could give them Josh these. But at least for like the first ones, they were nice ones.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing worse than not doing it for 4 or 5 years and coming out horrible.
I'm just letting my arm stop cramping.
That's fine. I can't wait for you any longer. I'm going to do the 4th one.
You carry on.
And then we'll catch up with our old dopey who's run off in a bit. I'm putting them all to the same bull, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we can just... Then we can say Rob's AI'd them all, or Josh's AI'd them one. Me too. Look, I'm just waiting. For 30 seconds exactly.
Yes.
30 perfect seconds.
AI text everywhere, screaming, no, the semen's not ready.
You haven't got 5 straws down your back ready for the 5 heifers. Yeah, that's the pet. You just ruined the pet. No, it's right. Yeah, I don't know. I might need a backup in a second to fire. So.
Right, heifer. Oh, that's really annoying.
What, you couldn't do it, or the heifer broke out because you were a terrible knot?
Both things.
Or that I am just a smooth operator. I'll start trying to find numbers. I won't bother cutting K-miles till it's done. I don't want to wind her up anymore than she probably already is. Mind you, I do normally try and have like at least 2 animals in here. So like that one you picked out with bad foot this morning, I put her in with the 411 this morning. So they just keep running up and down, so that's no fun at all. That lovely job all written now.
Come on, girl, stay here. Cut your cane off. Oh, look at you, you big teddy bear.
Down. She knows the drill.
She knows. Oh, 5 done. Good. 20% of that group done.
9 out of 52.
Just under. Right, now eat some maize.
Pull number 3 forwards, please. That's it. Thanking you. Yeah, you're free. Yeah, Dung Traders back where you were, that's it. I'll go put the grab on the hand.
Right, let's go move some dung. That's steaming great big pile. Coming out the front of those heifers. So the other morning whilst we were milking, Rob and Rich cleared out just like one swipe up the front. That's where all that come from. And now that we've had some cold weather and there's a frost, we're going to go and take it up onto some maize stuff. New Manitou doing the Lord's work. Looks to be a bit of bell cord on it. Well, as you can see, it has been doing snowing. I can't see much out of this front windscreen if I'm being honest. I doubt you can either. The sun is right in the wrong place. Hopefully it'll go behind that hill in a minute. But here we have 2 tracks. So that is the cow track and this is the machinery track. Now this side would have been in the shade for a lot longer than that side, so it's fairly frozen. But we're in 4-wheel drive. We've not got masses of dung behind us. It's not a huge trailer, so we'll be absolutely fine. We're just taking it up to the top of the farm here, across the road and onto a maize stubble field that had some grass planted in it. Look back that way. Some of the fields are just starting to thaw out. We actually have to join the cow track up here. But that's the field there that the heifers are currently running in and out of. So the snowier half they've already grazed and they're behind a fence on the other side. But they might be going somewhere else now, I'm not entirely sure. They're currently in on the feed pad having a bit of maize. But isn't it pretty? God. Beautiful. There we are, sports fans. McCormick out in the snow, doing the business. Right on the far side of the valley, over there, we have some wheat. But you can't see it because it is underneath all that snow. Snow is actually an insulator, so it won't really harm it, I don't think. We've had a lot of snow. More than you realise when you're stuck at home. Like yesterday was my day off, and like realised it had snowed, but you didn't realise quite how much snow we had. We did come in and do a bit of herd health yesterday afternoon. So I think we put about 30 cows to the vet, a few of the tail end of calvers that haven't had their check yet, so we check every cow, and we did a few rechecks from ones that had something wrong with them, like a cyst or were dirty, and rechecked those. And what was nice was all the rechecks we did, which was about 15 cows I think, they're all cycling and clean now, whatever was wrong with them before, whether they were dirty or cystic, apart from one which had a cyst, and she has still got a cyst. So that's good. Yeah, busy time now AI-ing. We'll be watching cows bulling and keeping an eye on the pedometers app and all that. We'll be busy picking out cows, getting them served as quick as we can. So there's 30 odd heifers that are currently running with a bull, so hopefully, well, running with 6 bulls. Hopefully they're keeping them busy. We've served 9 out of 52, did Rob say, out of the group that we're going to run in and out, so that's nearly 20% of them done. So yeah, what we're doing is making ourselves really busy in about 9 months time. Right, here we go, first load going up. You can just about make out the grass in here. That's us up. Pull forward, hopefully that will slide out. Lovely job. I've messed up a bit, this is on the electric spool, so now I've got to sit here and hold this. Oh well. The maize stubble row still, and there is some grass in between them, underneath all the snow. Got local builders merchants there, also covered in snow. So the grass that is in amongst this maize here will just stop any sort of runoff, whether it be from the rain washing any of the soil, which it shouldn't be able to get at now, or from any of this dung that we're tipping up. There is a house down there, so I've made sure I've gone up past the house because it's on a bit of a slope, so that if any water does run down over the hill, it doesn't go into their back door. But as I said, the whole idea of the grass is to stop that from happening. Right, we're there. Head for home, I suppose, and find ourselves another load. Look at that steaming pile of poop. What a lovely place we live in. We are so lucky. Take it for granted, really. Just countryside as far as you can see. Right, load number 3 in the trailer. I was getting a bit of abuse from Rob on the way up with the last one that it wasn't loaded well enough, so I've loaded it better, especially at the front here. That bit, the tailboard's got to go up and over, so that's why that's like that. Anyway, I think there's one load left there. Let's rock on and get rid of this. Awesome view of the farm from up here, look. Look at that. There's the buildings down there. I'm just going down one of the tractor tracks. Actually, we need to drop a few gears here. I don't know how steep it looks on the camera, but it is fairly steep. That bit there is incredibly steep. See, all the snow is starting to disappear now, which is nice, other than the stuff here that sits in the shade. The heifers have been let back out. They're not in here anymore. They're actually in the field just the other side of that hedge. They're having a fresh paddock today. They come in before breakfast, so they have about an hour whilst we're having our breakfast to eat some maize. We then pick out the ones we want to AI and do them, and then they have another half an hour or so before they get let back out. So they're probably in for all of 2 hours each day. You don't want to leave them on the concrete for too long, by which point they've had enough of eating the maize and they want to go back out anyway, so that's good. Hopefully they will stay out until as close to Christmas as we can get. Every day they're outside is a day less. We've got to bed them up and scrape them out and feed them silage, so that is good. We went to a farm walk on Wednesday, local farm to here, and the chap there has some portable cow cubicles in one of his sheds, and the heifers here will come into loose housing, but it's in a building where we keep the beef calves. And I said to Rob on the way home, I said, have you ever thought about putting portable cubicles in there? Because it would probably be cheaper bedding wise over the winter than obviously having to buy straw. We're not growing hardly any wheat this year, so we're not going to have masses of straw around to bed them up with next year. And with them being portable, we can still use it as the beef calf shed up until we finish calving, which is about now. We have one cow left to calve, so in a week hopefully she's calved and all the calves are gone. We can clean out the dung that's in there and put the portable cubicles down, and then you've got cubicles for your heifers over the winter. They get cubicle trained, because at the minute the first time they see a cubicle is when they're put in the main cubicle shed for the winter with the rest of the herd. So yeah, I don't know, I thought it was something to think about. Obviously the downsides are you're having to handle slurry all the time. It's not right next to the slurry pit, so you're going to have to drag slurry a little distance. In the end of the world with the box crate, because it wouldn't be masses of slurry, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, perhaps just something to think about. It wouldn't be outrageously expensive to do either. You know, you'd probably be talking between 9,000 and 10,000 for the cubicles. Probably got to lay a bit of concrete in the shed. I don't know. Also, this is the tractor track, as it's called. It is ideal. You've not got to drive on the cow tracks, but it is a bit bumpy, and the hedges haven't been trimmed. Other than that, spot on. Right, just tidied all this up with the bucket. Door didn't shut. It's the first time I've driven the Manitou properly, the new one. It was identical to the old one. I noticed when I took the grab off, some of these fittings in here have come loose. See that yellow line there should be lining up with the other one. It's not, and that was wobbling around, so I need to get a span on that and tighten it up. Same in there. That's why they put those lines on, so they can see if they've shifted. Very simple, but very clever. See if anything goes loose, just if the paint line shifts. Anyway, we'll get rid of this last load, and then we'll have a look at that. Last load just tipped up. The handy thing about this trailer is you can see if it's empty or not. But I know there's nothing in there, look. Nice little viewing hole just there. But yeah, all done. There we have it. 4 loads of the Labour government's political promises. Tipped up in the field. Ready for next spring. Just look at that view. Isn't that insane? Nothing else to do now but send it for home and see what the boss man's up to. Now, what size spanner do we reckon these are? 24. Yeah, you alright? You're going to be bigger. You're going to be a 30. Let's just try a 27. Nope, you're a 30. Damn it. Right, I've returned with the appropriate size spanners. How have you loosened in there then? That doesn't make sense. Oh, you've loosened down there as well. Right, good. It's tight. Can't even get a spanner on that. That is so well designed. That is really good. Shout out Manitou for that one. God, flipping, I'm going to break something trying to get at that. That's alright, that's alright. That's now good. Come on girls, it is cow time. Let's go. We can come back and eat in a bit later on. The cows this afternoon are clearing up the maize there that the heifers have left behind. And there's a few out there to AI, you can just see one of their feet. In a minute, Rob will put them behind the old parlour. Let these go round. And then these girls that are milking will come out in a minute too. See the heifers up on the hill there in the new field. Right, everyone tucked up for the night. This is the red gang here, this little group. So somewhere in here there's one cow that's not calved. 10-2, is that you there? Might be her. But anyway, she's the last one left to calve. And then the rest of the shed is obviously the rest of the cows. Juno will be out in a minute, he's just there having a rest to push up their feed for them. We'll see you in the morning, girls. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a thumbs up. We're about 120 subs away from 20,000, so get subscribing if you haven't. And we'll see you in another video very soon. Cheerio.